ready, MP.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed,
welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
To be the best, you gotta beat the best, you always say. Tonight you're playing...
Jennifer, it's all about communication. If we're talking...
Back to you, Brian.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. MP is out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Zach LaVine out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you... are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm gonna be a politician. The answer is both.
And despite some of the challenging buildings to play in on the road in the NBA, MP and his team have made it a point to win tough games away from home. Easier said than done in this league.
And sometimes these kind of declarations can come back to bite you. But in this case, I like what MP is doing. He's setting this objective to challenge himself and his teammates because he believes they're good enough to take care of business on the road.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
We all know winning on the road is not easy in the NBA, and when I talked to MP earlier, he made it clear that he is up for the challenge, telling me, quote, when we're in a tough building with all of the noise, I lock in even more. Reminds me of all the doubters, all the places I've played where I had to prove that I belong. It's fuel for my fire, Allie, he told me. Certainly sounds like he's fired up tonight, guys.
More than willing to play the villain. Thank you. So it's Portland now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Westbrook against Holiday. DeRozan double team. Murray from outside. And Clingan pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Avdia from outside. Off the screen. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And as a rebounder, Clingan is probably more advanced at the offensive end.
Outside LaVine. Back to Westbrook. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Eubanks the screen. Here's LaVine for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Please get a big round of applause for your Big U champion.
And the Kings go. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Kings?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. We've got Toumani Camara, Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's MP, and it's Avdia in at the small forward position.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add the trait, that's 2 easy points. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attack will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
And after not winning a title for the first 11 years of his career, Drew Holiday finally breaks through in 2021, Coach.
And another in 2024. Wherever Holiday has gone during his career, he's fit like a glove, B.A. He's an experienced veteran and a leader both on and off the floor.
Now here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. Lillard finds MP. Schroeder against Lillard. Kicks it out to MP. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. And that's 13 points for MP.
Well, he started out strong, and he's only getting stronger. Be a huge night for him.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Here's Clifford. Avdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 7. Lillard passes to MP. Portland moving it around. Pass to Avdia. Lillard looking around. Outside Camara. Clock at 6. No good on the triple. Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Levine. Sacramento again missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Now here's Achua. Pass to Levine. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by Camara.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his...
Look at MP finish the lob.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
Now Schroeder. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doesn't go for him. Pass to MP. Now Kamara. Kicks it out to MP. To the middle. Here's Avdia, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Zach making things happen for Sacramento. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
This move improves their shooting. George is consistent and brings a scorer's mindset.
It's going to be fascinating to watch them integrate him into their offense. Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings dealing with a thin margin at the half.
This bench, they've been destructive.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Drew Eubanks out there with Murray. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
And we've got word on some action happening in the Eastern Conference. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, Brian. With the trade deadline nearing, the front office of the Celtics has announced their latest move. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Murray, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
After strong rookie and sophomore campaigns, Keegan Murray dealt with some inconsistency in Season 3.
Well, B.A., part of that is him trying to adapt to off-season roster changes and a mid-year coaching change. Then his point guard, De'Aaron Fox, got dealt. Keegan Murray just needs some stability.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. This one for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got 9 rebounds now. Avdia, right side for the lead. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
3 points.
Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdia too much of a window.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Right side Sharp. Pass to MP. Takes a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
On the wing, Levine. Guarded by Sharp. Levine passes to Murray. For three, Westbrook. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. MP packs it home.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
On the wing, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Westbrook. Fires the three. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 11.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Back to Murray. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is good. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
MP outside, fires for three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. Westbrook finds Levine. Eubanks the screen. Fires the three. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, me.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an...
Substitution here for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Šarić. Keegan Murray comes in for Achua. DeRozan is checked in for Monk. And it's Westbrook in for Schroeder. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Klingon, he's checked in for Grant. MP comes in for Kamara. Sharp, he's checked in for Murray. And Holiday subbed in for Damian Lillard. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. MP is out there with Klingon. And it's Holiday in at the 1. MP. Avdia outside. Oh! That's a man on a mission right there.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
And so DeRozan will bring it up for Sacramento. Outside Murray. Oh, missed on the tray.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
DeRozan. Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Now Avdia. 19-footer is good.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Kings trail by 14. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Here's Murray. Oh, he throws throws it down off the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's DeRozan. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Levine outside. Oh, a perfect jumper.
Well, the defense has got to know, when Levine is getting hot like this, they're in for a long night.
Off the outside. MP. Oh, he leaves no question.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Trailblazers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Murray inside, covered by MP.
Well, looking at his numbers, DeRozan is a very good wing passer.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Sharp. MP fires. Avdia outside. Now MP. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Denny Avdia.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was...
When we spoke before the game, you said this is a kind of game you either...
Our collective hunger. You don't...
Brian, over to you.
Much appreciated, Jennifer.
Good, MP.
I've heard from a
All right, folks, there's game time, then there's game time. P looks a little...
Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road, to win those close road games. MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
They've collectively taken MP's words to heart. You can see the purpose they're playing with, and you need that to succeed in a hostile environment. Otherwise, you start to show cracks, and in enemy territory, it's much more easily to exploit.
On the court for the Trailblazers, the wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. MP out there with Klinger, and it's Lillard in at the point. And MP getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
Investing Zion Williamson, the fastest to do it in 40 years. The future of MP is bright.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And as Towns missing.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Here's Brunson. Portland making their last shot. Hits it from three-point range.
If Brunson gets space from beyond the arc, expect him to let it fly. He's extremely confident in his ability.
Avdia kicks to MP. Back to Avdia. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Avdia's got his second bucket of the game to go. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Anunoby a screen on Avdia. Bridges shot good.
From the moment he entered the league, Mikal Bridges has been knocking down threes.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And stolen by Anunoby. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Wizards put on a show. He contributed 52 points and...
Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Hanneman clinging out there with MP. And it's Lillard in at the 1. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Pass to Sharp. Back to MP. Robinson pulls it in.